finals in the air. Much better.
Oh, thank you. How you do it? Like that.
No, I.
It's doing perfect.
$15.
14-9.
No one stays. Like, right. Everybody.
Little wider. Looks pretty strong.
Pretty sure they got worked in the final.
But clean it anyways.
But what do I know?
Wow, that big.
Literally just did
14-5.
The most important.
You guys see this stuff. Oh, not.
I figured out why there's so many red teams in Canada. Canada.
Yeah.
Yep. Why do you think figured that out? Why do you think there's so many U.S. blue jerseys?
So crazy, isn't it? That's so crazy.
If we were to switch our colors, I think it.
Like a gold. Kind of like Rachel. I think that's so cool.
I like the switch NCOs.
Yes, those are really, well, yeah, red, but yeah.
Red. Yes.
Like Cooley jerseys are.
I haven't seen him play with Cooley yet. I haven't watched them. I know he's
Who?
Maybe
Chinsky?
like 1 and 2 or something like that. Or 1 and 3. They're just not good.
Yep. That looks like the spot.
I think
Yeah.
I
it's.
think it's a little corny.
Yeah, I do.
It is their brand.
We should get a big fucking eagle.
I just want to get this tighter line warmed up too, Josh. I know this isn't enough ice.
You guys say curling controls the money.
Right.
You know how in track when they have to do the hurdles and you watch, look like they're going like this.
Yep.
Like their body like doesn't move.
With this guy filling up the air room, clean towel.
Think you were also a little softer on this one? That's fine, Matt. Let's try this. See how that works for my throws.
No stop.
Literally no scholars.
Knock it off.
Dude, give me some shit all the time.
I'd be over there like.
Guys, stop. Please.
What is he wearing?
Him.
See, let him be.
I know, but why is he? Oh, they're running or something. Okay, well that's funny then. He's like in khakis and like.
What is this? Oh, it's commissioned on the last week.
Last week.
Go short of the rings, top 12.
The guy.
The guy on the.
In the
Well, 16/8's too fucking late.
Bro's like, no, it's so bad. But they take off like 5. Charlie? Well, they still have. Good, brother.
It's because there's nobody else.
Ah, wait. That looked good. What do you have for a time, buddy? Holy jeepers.
But I'm not gonna let that frustrate me because I already know they're gonna push.
Yeah.
So like, why am I gonna let it? Amen. Period.
Yeah, I need to get a new one because I can see the streak starting to wear out on mine. No, yeah.
What do you?
A Coca-Cola retractor. It was good.
Really like this. Find a bit on us here, but
Is this his LSD
okay. Weight's really good.
or is this a practice?
Really good weight. Really good weight. Easy.
The way he judged that, I'm kind of guessing.
Probably take 1 inch less ice.
Just mentally hyping yourself up for it.
Try to throw the same thing. Felt close. Slightly bigger extension, I thought.
We're really close. Might have to go a bit.
I like 4 or 5 on this one. 5 should be cool. I had 5.28.
Yeah, we did with sweep as well. Different person. Whatever you think. Yeah, you throwing it. Oh, I'm not judging it.
Honestly, we're probably the best team for that. If you think about it.
One of the best in the world. I got to freaks. Us. We're like probably top 5 in the world.
Oh, easily.
I mean, who's
Do you want the same ice I had, Josh?
My dead grandma's better.
Okay.
We're probably top 5 team for that. At least men's.
We like might be the best.
For men's teams,
Personally, I bring our well.
for men's teams, absolutely.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, so that means
Over you.
Line's good.
Ready to pin you first, Ethan? Or pin them?
Yeah, need pin and then
Yeah, we just talked to them about it. We were like, we've been doing a different person this week, and they were doing the same thing. So, but as long as it's consistent, that's what's good.
pin and touch 4.
Let's do it.
27 and a half.
Are you glued to that glove? Are you like, do you really? I'm not gonna take it from you.
You're sweeping. You need this more than I do.
No worries. You're welcome. Oh shit, I didn't put a gripper.
Throw them all like that. You released that one. I was like, why haven't we had? You're not sliding that bad. That one was just pure. 10-1. That one ran pretty nice. 10-7.
So
That's fun. That's fun. That was pretty pure.
That was kind of before Roger.
That looks like. Looks like a 2. Yeah.
Welcome to the final of the original 16 Bonspiel here at the Calgary Curling Club. I'm Rob Lane, one of the directors here, and going to commentate with local curling legend Jim Lautner. Jim, welcome to the booth.
Thanks, Rob. Looking forward to the game this afternoon.
Yeah, so our final is Team Kalthoff from Saskatchewan versus Team Sampson from the U.S., so exciting to see two new teams in the final last year. Last year's finalist was McEwen versus Dunham. Dunham just bowed out in the semifinal game here just before to Kalthoff. It was a close game, came down to the last shot. Kalthoff didn't have to throw his last one. Dunham did miss, but great game all around. And Sampson beat Mark Keane in the other semifinal. So
had to draw the forfeit to win that game.
Yep. So starting off with a guard here. The Sampson team has been pretty strong all Bonspiel. They've scored some big ends. They've had a few four-enders, so we'll see what they do. Looks like they came in. Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought he called the guard, but in right away. Kalthoff team's been playing. They've been playing three-handed. Their fourth player, Jason Ackerman, was off at mixed nationals this past week. So.
Yep.
And just keeping things clean, playing the hit right away. So not going to mix it up in the first end.
Sorry, Rob, just been getting all of my paraphernalia position.
All good, no problem. No problem. So got rid of the rock, but he did over curl there. We've seen a lot of curl around the center line, so these guys, they should be aware of it by now. They've played enough games, but a little bit of over curl there. Did get rid of the rocks, so clean house for Sampson.
They've certainly been out there long enough to figure out the ice.
Yes, we have not had timers on, and there's been a few slow games, so we'll see if we can mentally will them to play a little faster this game.
Another one coming into the house here.
Kalthoff should have the broom down and playing for the hit. Yep, there you go. Called a 9, I think. So that's 9 seconds. Hog to hog is what he's looking for.
Maybe they're trying to play a couple of fast ends.
Clean.
Well, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if they did that. So
Yep.
certainly wouldn't discourage that.
That's good. That's good. Control. 9-6.
I've got a Monday night men's game at 6:45 immediately following these guys. I think I'm even playing on sheet 5, so wouldn't want to be late for that Monday men's middle of November game. There's a game between me and the original 16, so just want to say welcome to everybody on YouTube. If you get a chance to pop in the chat where you're listening in from, it's always fun to hear that. And if you got any questions or you want to pass some encouragement on to any of the teams, feel free to do so.
Probably just a 10 on this one, Matt.
Also, just a recognition and a thank you to all the military service members that are out there on this Remembrance Day. Certainly thinking of our fallen soldiers before us. They had a great Memorial Day service right next to the Calgary Curling Club. There's a field of crosses here, so it's a pretty special thing to be near and be a part of. We had some veterans in here before the services, just having a coffee, watching a little bit of action. So great to see those folks, and we were glad to host them for a little bit this morning.
Teams just exchanging hits here, not too much going on.
Oh. And even though they're simple shots, you do need to focus and make sure you throw the right weight, hit the broom. Because
Hard to
before you
say.
know it, what you thought was going to be a simple blank end turns into a deuce for the guys with the guys who didn't miss.
This
It's a good way to get a read on the ice as well and
Look at
kind of
here,
learn
Josh.
some lines and see if there's anything funny. Neither of these teams have played on sheet 5 yet today. We purposely kept all the games off of the final game so that everybody's coming in with an equal chance. Looks like we got a couple Team Sampson fans
That's
online.
clean.
That's
Whoa,
awesome. Great to
whoa,
see.
Whoa! Clean, clean. It's good, clean.
Let us know where you're watching from. It's always a fun thing to know.
10-2. Out ain't normal out here.
In a big game, I didn't mind a couple open ends. I always like to just kind of settle things in and get my confidence up. That was kind of my personal preference, but
I had no problem winning
You're
the
good.
hammer
Clean.
in the first end and drawing for 1 in the 10th to win 1-0. That was perfect.
that was good for you, Jim.
10.
Look at that. So we got fans on both sides. We got some Sampson fans. We got some Kalthoff fans. Kalthoff fans coming in from Caronport, Saskatchewan. I'll have to look up where Caronport is.
Just a little outside of Moose Jaw.
Is that where? Oh, okay. Well, I'm from Eston, so I probably should have known that.
Should have known that.
Should have
yes.
known that, but
Clean.
in my defense, I was born there, but
Whoa!
we
Whoa!
moved fairly quick after that. So I do get back to Eston every once in a while. It's the home of the World Gopher Derby. Have you ever seen a Gopher Derby, Jim?
Well, I have to admit I have not. So.
No. There you go. They go out and capture a bunch of gophers, and they got a track, and they put these gophers in, and you can place bets on them. It's a great thing. So.
Well, coming from Saskatchewan myself, I'm sure they would have to search for months to get 2 or 3 gophers.
Well, I think that volunteer committee has it covered. I don't think they have a lot of troubles. All good. No gophers are harmed in those races. Let's see, where else we got? We got Devil's Lake, North Dakota. We got New York. Good deal. That's awesome. Well, thanks for letting us know, folks.
No, just 10.
We had some folks from the Potomac Curling Club in Laurel, Maryland watching this morning. That was fun.
Easy.
And I sure hope I'm pronouncing Potomac correctly. Ethan's from Edmore, North Dakota, population of 150 and graduated in a class of 4. Well, look at that.
Oh, that's not good.
That sounds like a lot of Saskatchewan towns.
It's good.
North Dakota to Saskatchewan's pretty similar. You cross the border and you're not sure if you did or not. There's not a lot of difference between the state and the province.
Well, just as long as the other 3 people you graduated with weren't 6 or 7 years younger than you are.
That's right, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And they're like not coming anywhere close over.
I say that.
Well, really not much going on this end. Very basic end here. So.
Yeah, this is a pretty quick end. Teams just feeling each other out. So.
Well, you do know that when the biggest part of the commentary in the first end is the Gopher Derby, then you know that it was a slow end.
It was, yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of action. So, have to admit, throughout the Bonspiel, this is one of the cleanest ends. Teams have been mixing it up all along. So.
Tends to happen sometimes when the bigger prize money is
right.
on the line. So.
Yeah, exactly. So.
All right. Do we dare try? No, we don't.
Yeah, there's some good prize money on the line. We got $30,000 in total. The champion's going to win $8,000 out of this. The loser of this game gets $5,000. The losers of the semifinals got $3,500 each, and the quarterfinal losers got $2,500 each. So not a bad payout in curling world.
For our folks listening in from the U.S., unfortunately, that is in Canadian dollars.
It is, yes, that is Canadian dollars. So they'll take a little bit hit on the exchange there. That being said, if you thought you were getting into curling to make money, somebody sold you a snowball in a snowstorm. I'm not sure I've met anybody getting rich off of curling. But we sure have a lot of fun doing it. So, and hopefully you folks watching are having fun too. So just drawn to a different part of the rings. Maybe getting a miss out of Sampson.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything over on that side of the
No.
sheet.
Yeah, Jeff, you're right. They might be better off spending the money in Canada than taking it back across the border. With the price of groceries around here, price of gas and groceries, it won't be hard to spend that money. Things are a little expensive up here these days. Just want to give a special shout out and thank you to all the volunteers who worked on the streaming this weekend. We had a group of about 20 people helping you bring this together throughout the weekend. So fabulous thanks to all those volunteers. Couldn't have done it without them. And hopefully you folks out in YouTube land are enjoying it and appreciating the product. So thank you very much to the volunteers. Also have to give full credit to our ice staff here at the Calgary Curling Club. We've had great conditions all weekend. There's been about 4 feet of curl in every game. The draws have been 14.5 to 15 seconds hog to hog every game, and it holds up throughout the entire 8 ends. So haven't seen anything drop off. So just a testament to the effort and time that the ice staff put in here at the Calgary Curling Club. So huge thank you to Rob Fisk and his team. Rob's our head ice maker and just has done a fabulous job this weekend.
I haven't seen as many games as Rob has seen this weekend, but I know watching last night's game, we had a feedback on a couple of shots where they were getting 16 seconds to the house.
Right, yeah. You're just, at that speed, you're just falling out of the hack.
Clean.
Great shot, simple, but still needed to make it. Got the hit and roll. So blank end in the first end.
No.
Hammer will stay the same, and the teams will reset, and we'll see if we shake things up a little bit in the second end. I fully expect Kalthoff to go a little harder for their deuce and get some corner guards up. In this end, it's an even end, so more likely to.
Yeah, certainly even more inclined to accept getting their single point in the even end as well. So.
Right, yeah, exactly.
I don't imagine you got rich wagering on that Gopher Derby, did you?
No, surprisingly, they had limits on the World Gopher Derby bets as well, so no, that's why I'm still here volunteering at the Calgary Curling Club.
Yeah, great.
Okay, you're farther out. It might be a hair slower.
I'm not retired down in Phoenix yet.
5 seconds.
Interesting. Yeah. It looks like they're playing this to the rings
as
well.
They're coming in here as well. Okay, well, if they're in, let's see what's.
Hit her. Roll it.
Okay.
You got a preference?
Looks like we might be in for one more end of the same.
Yeah. Well, this is the third game of the day for both of these teams, and maybe they're just looking for a couple easy ends that they know they're both tired and want to save their sweepers, especially the Kalthoff team. They're playing three-handed. Like I did mention, their fourth player, Jason Ackerman's off at mixed nationals this week. So, you know, you got a little bit of gas left in the tank, but so nice hit and roll to the edge. Going to give the Sampson team a different line that they're going to have to throw down. But yeah, so you know what? Maybe it's a smart play. Burn off a couple ends. It's not terribly exciting for the fans, but you burn off a couple ends and shorten the game a little bit, and you got some energy for that all-important 8th end. Because my guess is we are going to go to the 8th end between these two teams. They've been both pretty good. They're pretty confident. Both teams have been down in games this weekend and come back, so as well as carried the lead through some of their wins as well.
That's a nice hit and stay on the outside of the sheet.
That's a tricky hit and stay, isn't it?
Interesting.
Okay.
The game is on.
Kalthoff
I don't think
says
it
enough of
benefits us
that.
to put it on this side, does it? Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
there we go. Somebody in Mesa, Arizona. There's somebody from Saskatchewan down in Mesa, Arizona. Good deal. My parents are just over in Surprise, so a little ways away, but
Line's good. I like a 3.
is that Golden Wrench spiel still going down in it's in Mesa too, isn't it?
No, it's in Phoenix.
Or
It's,
Phoenix,
yeah.
okay.
But that I'm not sure, Rob. I believe it still is. I
Still
don't know
going,
if it's
okay.
called that anymore, but
Good spot.
yeah, no, it used to go in sometime in the early half of January, so I
Okay.
don't know if that's still the case or not.
Okay, I think, what's that, Leslie? Leslie, our camera operator, her son, or no, Ryan's not playing, but the Adams team is, Cole Adams signed up for it. Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Line.
Right.
Room. Lot of room.
I've never
We're
had
gonna be
a
in
chance
on
to
top
curl
four.
down in the States, but
They're rolling up one and back.
I was
in
commentating
my
with Amy
room.
Nixon this morning, and she was in the Continental Cup in Las Vegas a couple times. Said she quite enjoyed that, and then she was out at a big super spiel in Seattle. She said it was a lot of fun one time. So
Throw a 9. Try to get a little roll over here if we can.
So Kalthoff put up the corner guard, and Sampson's trying to defend that by throwing one into the center 4-foot area. So we'll see if there can be a roll made here to take advantage of that corner guard.
yeah,
Whoa.
this is a pretty long roll. No hit and roll is easy.
Yep. No, I missed it.
Looked like he was going to call
Yeah,
the
he
audible
probably
for a
would've
second
needed it.
roll to the outside.
I was gonna roll behind
Control.
this, but like, how do you even do that? Yeah.
Well, it's possible, but usually that shot's made by luck, not skill.
Right, yeah. Those are pretty tough to call. You got to be pretty precise. It's not just hit it in the right spot. The guy has to throw the right weight for it too. So
Roll.
Yeah, the old better than the call shot.
right.
Roll. Curl. Good.
So nice late finish there. We've seen that all weekend. Like I said, there's been about 4 feet of curl on the
You
draws,
can make
and
this if you want.
there's definitely they can get them going with the sweeping. Like I said, there's been nice
Pretty
late
good.
finish. So I think the brushers have been happy with
Yeah.
it, and generally
Yeah, you guys
speaking,
know PL
teams
hit
have been
like
pretty happy.
2/3.
So playing the double here. So despite throwing up that corner guard, not getting too risky, just going to come down, clean this up.
Well, they were perhaps trying to entice Sampson to maybe draw around that corner. And
Hard! Hard! Okay.
So a little tight on that one. Didn't get the roll that he wanted.
Yeah. Big roll.
So
That's perfect.
yeah, even a nose hit wouldn't be too bad. It would create a real steep double.
Yep.
But it would also give Kalthoff the opportunity to utilize the corner guard because if this rock is ever noses the target rock, that means that a draw around the corner will be better.
Will be shot. Yes.
Keep going.
So it looks like he's pretty much got nose.
Ah, whoa. That's
So
fine.
yeah. Okay, what are you gonna do?
I need less. Do it good.
So Mr. Kalthoff is taking a look at
It's
that.
just running
Okay,
really nice
yeah.
there.
He's calling for the draw.
Yep.
Not wrong, and I think he's willing to take this risk. He has hammer, and just with as open as it is, worst case scenario, like you said, you get into, if you have to draw for your one, well, at least it's an even end. It's an even end. Oh, thanks for letting me know that Jim's mic is a little low. I'll pump him up a little bit here, and
Mine's good. You got some room.
just make sure that
Room.
mic's right in front of your mouth there,
Okay.
Jim.
Whoa, off.
I
Get
get
it curling
occasional
if you
feedback
can.
that says that people don't really want to hear me anyway. So.
Still has to curl.
My wife says that to me a lot.
Come on, man.
Don't want to be short here.
Go,
Need this one in.
Go. Just late.
So little mistake by
Work
the
two.
Kalthoff team, just a hair late.
Good
Great
going
line.
here.
So a little unfortunate, but
That might be a triple too, so. That's also a triple.
Well, if you throw it through, then
It
it
could
would
be
only be
here.
a double.
that's
so.
right, yeah. Yes,
just wanna
but you
be sure
do,
I'm
you
counting
get
the
into these situations from time to time
around.
where you say, now where do I put this? Because it's not so much me making the shot, but what am I going to leave my opponent?
Yeah, I don't know that I would like drawing around those two yellow corner guards.
That-
so.
No, don't think I want to go there.
That doesn't. If you do this, they're just going to make that, and then it gets tough.
Yep.
Back.
Yeah, I think I like back 8 the best.
Yeah, given the position of the rocks currently, there aren't a lot of good spots that red can draw to. That doesn't create a scoring opportunity for Kalthoff or the chance to set up a possible blank here too.
Right.
Straight. Straight. Where? Right here. I'll have a time for you. Keep going. Yep. All right, that's good.
Oh,
I didn't think so.
Okay.
I
I'm
just
convinced that this changes Kalthoff's.
looked like it just picked out your
Peel.
hand.
No, they are. Yeah, okay.
Go with the
It
peel,
looked
and
like it just looked like you released it and it was just gone.
well, even with peel weight though.
3/4 is about right. Yep.
Yeah, if he hits 3/4, he's going to keep the shooter in the ring, shouldn't he?
Yeah, had a chance to, with peel weight, may get it to roll partly in behind the corner as well.
Okay.
Like he was nowhere.
In turn, right?
Like I didn't think you. Like you were sliding close. I didn't.
Is
think
that the
so.
ice you like?
Yeah.
Dead center. Yep. Hard. Hard, gotta go. Hard. Whoa.
Oh, watch
This is
that
a-
bounce. Okay. Wow, great
Very-
shot.
very
Look at
nice
that,
shot,
hey?
yep.
Make the double and the perfect roll. Really nice. Great
I could
great
either try and
shot.
freeze it or
Nice shot, Josh. That's your job.
that might go right into it.
All day, right?
So some positive encouragement from his teammates there.
Well, it is, except I'm never that pleased when the skip sounds surprised when I make the shot.
Right,
so.
It looked like a pick. The
Don't leave him an
dive.
8-foot peel weight hit and roll.
Like I thought he was
2 for
always in
2?
with how he threw it, and then all of a sudden it was
ridiculous.
gone. Nah, with where it is, we can't bounce.
Oh boy.
No, you gotta be like top 8. We gotta be thrown to it. You can't bury behind. There's always a dig.
close? 15-2? There?
Keep a broom down.
Yeah, like it seems like it's coming up pretty hard.
Yeah, well, theirs looked like it grabbed something. Like it lost all the handle and went sideways.
Okay.
Right now.
Close line.
I think they're calling back 8 weight.
Just a little heavy.
Just a hair heavy. That was a 15:02 hog to hog. Thanks to Brian for the time on that. Good job, Brian. So pretty keen ice, kind of like we talked about a little bit earlier, Jim. When you're coming down and you still rub and roll on a 15:02, you got some keen ice.
Yeah, 12 to 14 inches later, and that would have been locked on the corner. It would have made a difficult shot here for Kalthoff. But right now, pretty basic hit and roll to the open side to set up a chance for 2 points here.
Where? Yeah. Like where are we?
All I need to know is if we're bumping, because then we're playing a different call.
Yeah.
So just calling out a 10. That's his hog to hog weight that he's calling, so not super heavy. Looking to get as much roll as they can possibly get. I think he...
That was an interesting line call, though. It was almost like they weren't trying to roll it that far, but...
You like there?
Yeah.
This gives the Sampson team an opportunity to make a nice hit and roll behind the guards.
Well, you can hit and roll buried and be shot,
Yep.
and really
Roll
put some
right
pressure on
underneath
Kalthoff
the yellow
with this.
that is in the ring. If you roll dead buried behind the guard, it's not that bad. I just want to be shot. Make him throw at something.
Okay, so yeah, Sampson just saying doesn't need to be super cute with this. Just wants to make sure he's shot on the roll and make.
You'll see it when you're rolling. Hard.
Might have got this one going. He's calling hard right out of his hands.
Sweepers are keeping it straight, but
Yeah.
it looks like it's going to hook up just enough to get only a nose.
Got his nose, so this is a nose hit back for two for Dustin.
Okay.
So a little mistake by Ethan Sampson there. Really would have liked that roll, but
Yeah, true. I think.
giving up a deuce here isn't the end of the world.
I don't.
Dustin still has to make the shot, so.
That was a great roll by Height on that double.
Yeah, that was a
Get in behind
real
the corner. though,
pistol. Much to Dustin's surprise, apparently.
Well, yeah, it was almost like he called it, but didn't expect
Didn't
it to
expect
happen.
it to happen. I don't know the team well, but I'm sure they're good buddies and they they have fun. Looked like they've been having fun all weekend, so seem to be a pretty good bunch of guys.
Either that or it was the first roll he's made in several games.
In
so
several games. Well, sometimes you get on a bit of a dry spell and suddenly you break out of it for no reason. So So just calling clean out of his hands. As a sweeper, you always like to hear that. Looking pretty good for the nose hit. So there we go, folks, in the second end. Dustin Kalthoff going exactly according to his plan anyways, which is scoring his deuce.
Well, yeah, especially after blanking the first end, you couldn't
Right.
have written the program any better.
No,
think it's
that's
like
exactly
15 or what you're
exactly
going
what
for,
the guy with the
You can
hammer
definitely
wants
go
to do.
15-5.
Blank the first, score in the second, and let's go. So
Oh yeah, it seems like it's very even.
he'll be looking to force Ethan Sampson to
It does grow.
single in the next end, and
It will move.
Ethan's going to look to say,
probably
no, my plan is to get a deuce back here. Or 3 or 4, you know.
Well, now that the lid is off of the counting pot here, we could expect to see more rocks in play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we're going to see some guards up right away. So between end break there, I was just looking where Edmore, North Dakota is, and for us Canadians, if you go halfway between Brandon and Winnipeg and head straight south, you'll run into Edmore. So it looks like it's just south of the border. I can't tell exactly how far, but it's not too far south of the border. So I'm sure that Ethan made his way up into Manitoba for some local Bonspiels as he was growing up. And from the sounds of his graduating class, he took the whole class with him to the to the Bonspiel.
Just enough.
Dad, just enough for a team.
For
Yeah,
a team, yeah.
yeah, perfect. Didn't have to import any kids from the next town over. I don't know what the next town over from Edmore would be, but
Didn't see what the call was. I'm not sure
You
if
got-
the guard was put up on purpose or whether that was
Now-
a mistake.
I got a lot
that
of
was
room.
called,
Curl
Brian?
right now. Curl.
Okay.
Curl.
According to our camera operator, Brian, who's paying apparently more attention than you and I, he
Hard, gotta
called
go
the
for
guard,
curl.
called the center line guard.
It's a
So
good thing we have 4 people
Keep
in
going.
the booth here.
yeah,
So it's
exactly.
stopping.
Between one of the 4 of us, we'll pay attention.
That one he outed just a little bit harder. Just a little bit harder release.
So Dustin calling the shot in.
Line's good. You got
We
some
are
healthy
playing with
room
the
right now.
center line no tick rule in this
I'd like it
Bonspiel.
to curl,
So
buddy. Curl it. You got to curl it.
asking for some curl here. It's coming.
Clears the guard by 18 inches and
Yeah.
still
Still
might
going.
Get a little
He
bit
might,
tucked
still
in
might
there.
be able to tickle that center. Well, not quite, but they were working it. It had the line to get there. Another foot or two, it was going to tickle that center line. So might have been a hair wide on his release, but
Well, 2 guards, one in the house and another one intending on going in the house. So
Yeah.
we should have some action.
Yeah.
This end.
that's fairly decent sized port. He should be able to draw through that quite easily with the finish that we're getting. When these rocks have been crossing the center line, they've been going, so
Not a set. Just
looks a
clean.
little hot here.
Just clean.
No, not bad.
Just clean.
Just squeaked by the guard. Great shot, really nice. Comes in, dead buried. Wasn't particularly concerned about getting shot rock with that one. More important for him to
I think I like
get buried
tapping this
and
back.
stay on top of the tee line for sure.
Pretty good shot. Could come this way if you want. But
So Dustin just giving the option to his team, letting them
Like
know
this
it's
ice?
his preference as to which turn he wants to throw.
line's good. Clean. 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 Yep. Hard line. Hard line. Harder. 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 Don't stop. That's good.
giving a little encouragement there. Josh was running out of gas, and
Really wanted to stay behind
and
them.
Dustin was
Perfect. So.
Well, yeah, always easy for the
was
skip to
Right?
yell, "Don't stop!" or-
just yell harder, just yell louder. I think Josh had run out of gas by that time. So, like I said, this is the third game of the day, and these guys have been playing three-handed all weekend. So, it will come into play in this last game here. So the Sampson team looking for a little hit and roll here, and they get just a little inside flop. I think they would have liked to flop just a hair more, but pretty good shot all around.
Still pretty good shot.
I think you just throw hack, Josh.
Looking
Or
like
you can
it's
freeze it. You can freeze it.
looking like it's 3/4 open. So
Like hack's a great call.
yeah,
Because then you can sit right here where they can't get the inside roll. They flop out, we flop in. Okay.
so it looks like they've decided to go with the hack weight. Skip given the options.
Yeah, the expectation is that they do get the nose hit here because if they flop out the option that Dustin presented
Queen.
to Josh with respect to if they roll out, we
Whoa!
roll out, now turn reverts to the other
Turn
team.
around.
Curl!
Yep.
Curl! Never stop! Hard as you can! Hard as you can! Right up!
Yeah, pretty much what was called.
Yep.
Nice shot, Josh.
As a sweeper, when the skip is yelling one and the thrower's yelling the other, you know you're close. So
No, this is okay.
Josh was given the easy, and Dustin was given the never off. So
Yeah.
you know you're close.
This.
So Sampson just calling the freeze here. He can tap it a little bit, he said, but looking just to freeze right in for now. Well, that rock's definitely edge to edge, so getting to nose on this is going to be pretty precise. And you definitely don't want to roll off. You don't want to be heavy and roll off. Push them in further behind cover and calling lots of room. Calling top four weights, so the weight's close. Does need to curl a mile though. We're 1.6 kilometers in Canada. So mine turned out pretty good. A little short of where he wanted it.
We're lying too, so I mean, I gotta imagine we can just guard.
Yeah, it's getting a little problematic for Team Sampson here because
Yes.
of the position
Only
of
other
the
play
rocks.
is kind of let him off the hook and try to roll. Let's see how that helps us. Throw the guard.
Yeah, guard. You could freeze the inside nose of that red if you want to get really cute. I think the guard's the easier one.
We can even leave a hole. We just have to guard the outside of this 8.
Right. Yeah, that's the side you're protecting, is the outside.
Yeah, a high 2. And it's a few feet heavier right here. Yeah.
All right, they're going out to the wings, so just recognizing that
but-
they're out in the weeds and going to need to give it a little extra push as opposed to if they were going down the center line. So good reminder there.
Line's good. Talk to me.
So he's calling a 2 guard.
Really
Sweeper
liking the
saying
line
he
right
likes
now.
the weight.
Probably got to curl it. Curl it.
That is even with the yellow.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Yep. Good. Right there.
Really likes that. I was watching Josh's game this morning, and I happened to notice that his throwing broom is the Iceman 2. I don't know what closet he pulled that out of, but that was the first broom I have that I ever had. It was a little 6-inch wood head hair broom. You're not allowed to sweep with them anymore, but that was a fun little thing that I noticed for myself anyways. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what closet he pulled that Iceman 2 out of, but they haven't sold those for longer than Josh has been alive, I can tell you that much.
I'm pretty sure it was one of his dad's old brooms.
It probably was one of his dad's old brooms, yeah. No, they don't like this. Just a hair wide and pushed it right through the uprights.
Yeah, there was no easy double peel on those two guards, which may have been the preferable option if it were there, because then it would have opened up two possible ways to get at the yellow shot rock. But now with the center guard, boy, that's going to get hard.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you can just put it anywhere on the center line and keep it in that 2-3 zone, a high 3, 2, mid 2 guard somewhere in there.
And just hope you don't set up a chance for a triple peel there.
Well, you do have to be cognizant of that.
Little bit of room. Little bit of room. Whoa, how's the curl? Okay. I want it to.
Said he's a hair deeper than the red.
Yep. Yes. Go.
Line is good. He's got the depth that he wants. So
perfect.
Great shot.
Yeah, it's in a spot where there should not be a triple peel.
No, I don't see a triple peel there, so.
Takes away everything.
Ethan's got to move some granite here. I just doesn't have great lines on any run back, really.
Yeah, not on a run back. His best option might be try to nose the red as close as possible. He might be able to get the red to squirt through the hole and take the two yellows. And
right.
At least he's only left with one guard up front.
Yep. You gotta think you're gonna touch a yellow if you try and push that red through those two.
Don't think that there's a hole. Looks like they might be trying to take yellow under red.
Yellow under red, yeah, looks like it. So he might be seeing just enough. He's got to hit everything he can see, I think, to get the angle right.
Tight. Gone.
Oh, he said tight and gone, so that's never great when you hear that from the. But he might have. Oh. Thought he was going to get away with it there for a second.
No, it gets him nothing. This is what we got to guard.
That's pretty definitive.
Yeah. I would have to agree with him that the hole gets him nothing, yes.
Well, when all you can do is nose hit fourth shot, that probably is an apt comment.
Yep.
I think that's a bowl close.
So Kalthoff in full control of the scoring zone here. He's got that 4 foot covered. I don't see a way into the, well, I don't know, maybe that outside left red rock that's sitting in the 8 foot as we see it. I don't know if you could ever chisel that sideways. That's a bit of a Hail Mary shot.
Still kind of looks like a lot.
I certainly wouldn't want to have to throw it.
No. No. But Sampson does have 2 rocks to throw, so he'll have an opportunity to jiggle some stuff around here. Might have to do more than jiggle. I think he's going to be... I just don't know what he has for a run back. And Dustin's going to give him less options for run backs here in about 16 seconds.
Yeah, any run back option right now is just
Tight. Go.
damage control. On
Yeah.
We don't need to go for late.
Two.
Even with the yellow.
Just
Hair
wants a
deeper
2
than
here.
yellow.
Doesn't want to be
2 feet
deep.
deeper. We're just
Okay, they're
out.
calling it a hair deeper than that,
2 feet
but
deeper. No, foot deeper.
should stop just short of the rings.
Thanks.
Okay, that's pretty good. The angle, yeah, you run the 2 reds, angle. And I still think you're only ever getting rid of 1 yellow rock.
Yeah, I think my personal preference here would be to nose the center line one, take it straight back, and you might run the double on second and first shot.
Second and first shot, yeah.
And that could leave you lying shot on the
the outside
side there.
Yeah, possibly.
Looks that way, doesn't it? I like how we got water things down here. This is great. This is great.
Yeah, do we have the overhead on the house? Let's flip to the overhead on the house here. Do you want to just transition there, Brian? There we go. This gives us the overhead, so. Okay.
16-3 for a very tight 3.
Yeah, if you did run that center line one back just right and made the double, which is not an easy shot. They're not calling this anyways,
Nope.
but yes, Jim, you were right. The red rock would be shot if he did it absolutely perfect. Not an easy shot, but
Yeah, I think they may be trying to angle this one into the second shot, and maybe that can pick shot rock off of the top 4 foot as well.
yep. Jeff is saying that Ethan Sampson has a plan here. He's lulling Kalthoff into a false sense of security. Well, Jeff, I can tell you, Team Dalside in the Wednesday Premium League has tried that many times, and it doesn't work out for us as often as we would like. So
They have ended up in the lounge early on a few occasions. So.
Team Dalside has wound up in the lounge early from time to time.
Ooh.
I don't think that achieved what he was looking for.
No, in fact, now they are lying 3 yellow. I think. No,
no.
maybe just the 2, maybe even just the 1.
Might be
yeah,
just, I
yeah.
think, well, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do think red is,
Well, so I guess it made it better,
yeah.
but
Can we zoom in there a bit, Lisa? Do you want to just twist the...
That's what I was thinking.
Because even if you say you set up a triple, it's still just for 1.
Yeah, well, and the best shot is to here, right? I think.
Oh, that's close, Jim.
What are
Wow.
you thinking there, Matt?
That's tough to tell.
yeah,
I-
that's
I still think red's got it. I think
Don't really
red is
see what
second
else he
shot.
got.
But
I mean, they can throw a guard.
by just a little bit.
yeah. Thank you, Leslie. Great camera work there. Leslie.
Maybe.
Right
very-
now, boy, I don't know how red counts at this point.
And then like this,
You know I'm going to get an email from Lisa about this too, right?
well, he doesn't have anything real good, that's for sure.
Never give your children a name
Or are
that
we
starts
gonna
with the same,
Same
Same
letter.
letter.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we're screwing ourselves by playing the tap, are we? Got to make sure what?
If you play the tap,
You have to roll way
I don't think you can.
It's hard to get this to here and not roll over here.
Right. If you're going to tap it on an angle, you're going to roll open a bit. So.
Yeah, but if you only roll a half rock, I don't know that it hurts you that
Yeah.
much.
Okay. Let's do that.
Well, Dustin seems convinced, so.
Probably
With the late finish, I think they can get close
They
to
can
nose.
get close to nose, yeah,
You like that, Josh?
possibly.
Yeah.
They only have to move that yellow one a couple of inches to be lying two anyway. So.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'd like to create some separation there because that would make Sampson's last shot a little more difficult.
I think with this ice, I have to throw more than T line.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, and if you get any,
Yeah,
if you
back four,
hit the
back eight.
target rock anywhere close to where you want to, you can punch this behind the tee line and it doesn't hurt you.
Right. Yeah, your error option is on the heavier side here.
Yep.
Back 4. Go back 8 on zone.
Calling back 4, back 8.
Back 8. Weight's really good.
So he's got the weight that he wants.
Really good weight. Back
This
4.
is just manage the line now. This is busting hard. He's going to get nose, inside nose on this. He got right to nose. Very nice.
Yeah, that is a good
Thanks,
shot.
buddy.
So I think Ethan's just going to be looking to cut him down here. Is there a hole through that with the angled double run? You know, when you have to words like angled double run.
It's hard to know for sure, but it does look like on an angle you could get a rock through.
Could get a rock through there and nut it.
I don't
Maybe
know
if-
that you can make it to do better than give up one.
Just give up
point.
one. I think so, yeah. I think. Well, that angle doesn't look as nice as this angle. This angle looks a little better, but
Well,
Yeah,
it's a very precise shot.
yeah, I think he's got to hit pretty much right where the broom is.
It's one of those shots you have to be careful that you just don't chisel both of those yellow and bounce them both in for
Well,
counters
right,
now,
yeah,
okay?
especially if you are third shot right now, you don't want to. You want to be careful of that. You could wind up.
Might be a little early to say this is the shot for the game, but
Well, we're kind of all in here. Calling hard.
ooh,
That's a
that was
disaster.
the worst thing that could have happened in that shot.
That's 4 for Kalthoff. So really unfortunate miss on there by the Sampson team. Don't like to see that.
Good, and way to put the pressure on.
Not really sure anyone saw that happen.
No, I don't think.
Split corner. We're going to be having some fun. Well, this turned into a fun game.
Well, at least Ethan's positive about it, right? He's like, what the heck? We made it to the final of a pretty big Bonspiel, so you know what? We're down 6-0 after 3 ends. Let's just go have some fun. So why not?
Top 4.
I think I may have just heard them putting in an order to the lounge.
There may be an order for some original 16. I think Kalthoff should buy that one.
Line's good. Looks pretty good.
So a huge shout out and thank you to Original 16, our title sponsor. They're a great friend to curling. You see them everywhere in curling clubs around Western Canada. They sponsor the Briar Patch. They sponsor this Bonspiel for us. You see them on Ryan Kleider's pants on the World Curling Tour. So just a huge thank you to Original 16.
And that is just their logo, not their product on Ryland Kleider's pounds.
Right.
Well, there might be some.
Well, there might be some. Leslie's saying there might be some product on the pants, pants as well as just the logo. But yes.
Line's good. You're straight right now. Easy line. Easy.
So Dustin making sure
Right,
his
come on,
first
clean,
rock,
clean,
his
clean.
team's first
You look
rock came
short,
into
you
the
can
house.
go.
There's no way he's throwing the guard
Yeah,
with
you're
with
good.
this lead, but
I'm just insane. You're okay. Good.
so Ethan keeping it light and recognizing that
Light hawk.
they'll play for their
Pretty much
deuce here.
hot.
If you score 2 and maybe get lucky and somehow get a miss out of the Kalthoff team, maybe score 3, you're right back in it. So you
And
might as well.
And sometimes you have to
Clean.
put things in perspective.
Clean.
There were 22 other teams playing here this weekend that would trade their
Hard.
current position for
Hard.
where the Sampson
Hard.
team currently is.
Gotta
Exactly.
go.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep.
I'm on the roll.
Just punch it through.
Just punch
think.
it through. Oh,
Yeah, we would have been.
great try. Great try. He was looking just to tap that. They do have to put it back. We are playing the free guard zone, of course.
No,
And
I think there was close.
Ethan working hard, showing those fine skip brushing skills, and was able to sweep that all the way out. And
Over here.
Yeah, they may have been better off letting that curl just a bit. So it
just a
would've
hair, took a little
ticked-
bit off it.
Well,
and
would have
little-
could have ticked off of the yellow one in the house too.
right.
Saved it that way.
Yep. Yeah. Get a little momentum off there. You don't really care that you pushed it into the house. That's fine. You can do that.
Straight.
Well, I think in a lot
Always
of
straight.
cases when you are playing the tick on that corner guard, your
even.
objective is to hit it into the house
Into the
so
house.
that you can hit it out on your next shot.
Yep.
Presuming, of course, that your
Till it
opposition
stops.
doesn't put up a
Deep as you can get it.
well-placed guard over top of it.
Right.
Just make it as thick as
It's
possible.
funny how you need the opposition to work with you for your plan to come to fruition.
Well, and
Top 8.
clearly the opposition did not cooperate for Sampson last time. So.
That's right.
Well, this one's almost in the way. This'll over curl. I don't know. I don't want to futz around with that.
Little debate as to which turn to throw to put this guard up, or maybe it's even a rock in the house here again. I
Line's
would
good.
imagine it might be freeze right to the shot
I would
rock.
think right into the shot rock, yeah.
Weight looks pretty good. What do you think, Josh? Looks pretty good. Yeah, I think so too. Easy, buddy. You're working pretty hard. I'll take over.
Now that's a teammate there, right? Hey,
That's fine.
look, we've been playing three-handed. You've been sweeping. Let me get these last 12 feet. I'll take over for you.
Yeah, you just swept it 120, but I can handle the
I
last
got
10.
got the last 10. Yeah, I got you, buddy. We're nothing if not polite when we're from Saskatchewan.
Still 5 ends to
got
go in this game. You
played.
can't let your guard down, though.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta keep the pedal down and keep the pressure on. The nice thing is you
Line's
do
good
get
now.
to play a simpler
Good.
game, and it's make the opposition rocks go away. So I
Hard,
fully
get it
expect
in.
we will
hard,
see
hard.
a hit coming up here.
Good sweep.
Yeah, there'll be very little mystery as to what Team Kalthoff will be trying to
Trying
do
to
here
do
for
here.
the next little bit.
I mean, you can do this, but I don't know if it gets you much. Yeah. But if you just peel this, Josh, I think that's the smart play. Peel.
Yes. Keep it simple.
This is fine. This is a long guard. Whatever they put around there, we can hit. Real good. Nice throw, Josh.
Great shot. Yeah, no need to worry about the double. Just you're eliminating stones. There's. Yeah, I would try and come around that guard. It's the better one. Like
T-line.
like Dustin said, the guard on the other side's a little higher, and with the late finish, they really could chase it if they wanted to, but. At this point, if my skip starts calling us to chase things in the house, I am running down to the other end and
laying down on the hog line so that he can't throw it.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna peel guards, eliminate rocks. Eventually, they're gonna have to come into the house here. So,
Curl.
Well, at some point,
Curl.
if Sampson intends on counting this, then they're gonna have to deal with
keep
the
waiting it.
2
After
yellow
Barry,
ones.
keep
anyway,
going.
exactly, we've got our 2 in the 4 foot. So.
Nothing else you can do. Just keep going. Okay. Okay.
Even here, I am very
Right
tempted.
on the nose, Josh.
Yeah, that's
It's wide open.
I
It's
was
not wrong.
thinking
You can
just
hit that one.
control.
Hitting the guard or that one. You're not making both of them go away. So pick one and get rid of it. He knows little flop in behind. You don't have to be cute with this.
Yeah, I think my preference would be to nose it that way. If Sampson ever gets something around it, you have a wide open rock
Right.
to use
Yeah.
to get at it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how Sampson. Well, he could draw around the wide side, I guess, but
Clean.
that's
Could play the hit and roll
Yep.
off of the
off
one
the
and the
ones.
Hard.
Yeah,
top 8 foot
Hard
things.
bat.
right. Yeah.
Hard. Right up. Right up.
Looks like he's going to curl a bit here, but pretty good result.
shot.
That doesn't hurt him.
Nope, now you draw around to the back 4 foot though, and you've
Really
got,
good throw, Josh.
My
if
thought
you
was
can
this.
get there somehow.
Right.
I just had to give you a little more ice.
The 2 red ones where their position makes it difficult to be able to draw around
Nice
the
wing.
ones in the
Probably
top
throw
4
board
foot
and
there.
keep them all around.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't mind board.
Yeah, the call is to kind of just shuffle things around here.
Yeah. Well, he has to do it at some point, right? So.
Yeah, I think, and I don't think they would be disappointed about moving Yellow Rocks just to the back 4 foot or back 8 foot. Have something to draw to, hit and roll
Close.
to, whatever.
Yep.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
I think he's overcurling a bit here, though. We'll get a hair of a roll, but
Definitely move
Yeah,
things
that's
around.
still not that bad
Did.
either.
so nose hit here. So what I expect is going to get called.
No, that was a good way. Just needed way more.
I think nose is really good. I'd love to flop over a rock. You want to throw the same weight? I think so, yeah. All right.
Yeah, nose. A little bit of a flop is great too. Don't need to be cute with this. Nose again, you're really starting to control that 4 foot.
Whoa! Off! Curl!
Needs to curl.
Curl! Whoa! Straight! Straight! Okay, that's fine.
But
That's still good. Sorry, buddy. My bad. My bad. Nice throw.
Oh yeah, I'm not convinced that that's any worse than a nose or a slight flop the other way.
yeah,
Could just go all the way back here.
yeah, there is a
Just make
tight
the
port
run
to
as
come
long
through.
as possible.
Sorry,
Yep.
Josh.
Yeah, you can get to the
Threw a
back of
little
the house,
poppy
Yeah,
out
sorry,
there,
Dad,
and I know it's
but
a straight spot, and I
or you continue to jiggle things around a bit.
Yeah. T-line.
no.
You're like, forget the splitting
so-
T.
And that was very effective. And you know what?
Yeah,
I
same
think
turn, pretty much
You're
right on the
trying
nose.
to figure out a way to get more than 1 point this end.
Yeah.
That's 100% true. Yes, it did. Yeah, exactly.
We were probably half rock at one point.
Yes. floating.
Clean.
Or it looked that way to me.
Clean. Curl.
It's still a really good shot. I'm really happy.
Curl. Hard.
Sounds like they're calling back 12 weight.
Whoa. Straight. Straight. Straight.
Okay, so you're sitting third shot, but I fully expect Dustin's going to come down and just, yeah, rip it out of there. You can kind of do.
I know, but you can't.
Team Kalthoff appears to be enjoying their situation at the moment.
Well, it's a comfortable place to be.
I mean, I have 14.5, so I mean, it got to the point where I was like, they think it's heavy, okay.
As Rob Johnson said earlier in this Bonspiel, it's a good day to be yellow. Rob Johnson was red at the time.
It actually probably was like back 12 and just died.
Rob's a great guy and a good competitor. He knows how to keep it all in perspective. So
It's pretty good at the self-deprecation when it presents itself. So.
Yeah, he understands.
Oh, they always had this. This is just trying to set up for two.
Yeah, you just don't want to drive this red one straight back onto something yellow in the house.
Right.
Good.
Yep. Nope. No fear there. And even if you picked your back one out,
Was this
you weren't disappointed with that.
like literally a millimeter low, and you push it a foot? And you make them clean pick it.
No, these guys are from
that's
the
all I
U.S.
see.
and they're talking about hitting something a millimeter.
Millimeters,
You have to
yeah.
get this way. You can get there this way.
I noticed that.
It does hang. Pretty much throwing the same weight that you just threw.
Yeah, true. It should be the opposite. It should be the opposite. It's
Pretty much, yeah.
pretty weird. That's curling for you.
Yeah, you were pretty close.
So just looking for a little tap
Yeah.
here, and apparently a millimeter low. That's pretty precise calling.
Millimeter low.
Yeah.
Push it 8 inches.
I don't think I've ever been that precise on anything.
Huge.
I got to make sure I got the right glasses on to see a millimeter. So.
Well, I think he can tap a little bit.
Apparently younger eyes than you or I
Sticks it on
have.
one of
Rob.
them.
That's right. Yep.
Probably guard it. Let's pay attention to where his burden is. Just outside the sea of the Kalthoff.
Nice positive release.
Did not get to whatever his burden is.
I think they're thinking it's a little heavy. Well, he didn't get his millimeter low,
That was a millimeter high.
and he pushed it significantly further than he wanted to. So again, fully expect
It happens.
Dustin to come down and rip this one. He'll just do it on the other side this time. No need to keep
We'll have
the
a fun
shooter.
draft for one here.
If you did keep the shooter right there, it's pretty good too, though.
Nose is going to get real interesting.
Yeah, you just want to make sure that
Yeah.
if you do nose it, that
Just
there
ripping.
isn't a dead
If you-
jam on the back
Right.
one that
Draw
leaves
either
it for third shot, and now a double might give 2 to red.
Yeah, exactly. So
Because if you asked Dustin
Okay.
at the start of this end, would you be happy to give up a point? Just
If he
1
jammed
point,
it. I
he'd
see
have
that
said
happening.
yes.
all day long, yeah. So I don't think he's going to be throwing this one soft. I think you're going to see some weight.
Just an inch more.
Whip that thing.
And
Or whip that thing. Okay, so not playing the hack weight takeout here.
Clean.
Like to hear the clean as a sweeper. And no doubt, yeah. No, they weren't playing fancy with that.
well, I
it
don't
easier to
see
go
a
down the
quad
same
for the
path, or is
blank.
it easier
I
to go
don't see a
here?
quad for the blank, so
You're either going here or here.
draw in. You always like to try and draw towards the button, but You do have backing if you
That was my
draw
thought.
to the other one. Draw to the yellow touching the edge of 4 there.
I think you're going here and just playing for the straight draw.
Yeah, the intern port would get a little tight on both sides to get through there. I
It
think.
would, yeah. So it needs to grab a piece of the 4 foot here. Not a huge piece, but definitely needs to grab a piece of the 4 foot to
Seeing
score a
this
single.
line, I think we know it a little bit better.
Still good of you to. Yeah, I like it. But I know my intern
That was my
will curl a little bit. So
Keen 5 and it was
too narrow, and then all of a sudden.
yeah. Carry that. A little bit.
I liked where we ended up with the ice. I just felt like it's made.
Roll then.
Calling back 12 weight, that's too much.
Yeah, they'll need some backing if that's the case.
Yeah.
Looks perfect.
Straight.
I think he's got the backing.
Yeah, looking good now.
Did that over curl on him? Nope.
One red.
Got a single.
Yeah, and I don't
One
think
red.
Don't think it had back 12 in the end either. So
No.
That was a 12.
All right, guys. Lots of game left, so let's really. We played a good fourth end, but I think let's make sure we're playing sharp.
I don't either.
It's not over till it's over. So I'm okay with shaking.
I'm okay with shaking. Like, I don't see it.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Well, let's just.
Good game, guys. Yeah, good game.
Hey, good game.
Good game.
oh,
Good game.
And a concession there from the Sampson team. So thank you, folks, for joining us.
Right.
It was a great win by
That was the first one for me.
Dustin Kalthoff and his team.
I've never won one.
Congratulations to them, to the winners of the original 16 2024 Bonspiel. Jim, thanks for joining me in the booth tonight. That's fabulous.
My pleasure, Rob. I enjoyed it. That was a very good 2-end stretch by Kalthoff, second and third end to
Get a little
amass the 6-point lead and full marks.
Absolutely, absolutely. Brian and Leslie, thank you so much.
What?
There she goes. Thank you
No,
very
we're
much for
going back
volunteering. Thanks to all the
Back home,
volunteers.
big
Thanks
house.
everybody for watching.
Weekend
Have
from
a
now.
great night.
Yeah.
Did we shake hands?
I think so. I think I counted 3.
It's pretty easy to get to.
Oh shit.